begins now.
It's good to have you here with us tonight. I'm Tim Pham. It seems like we just recovered from Friday's snowstorm when another started up this morning, and it looks like the snow is far from over. Let's get right to meteorologist Michelle Boss in the Weather Center. She's tracking this storm for us. Michelle.
Yeah, luckily for us in the Spokane area, this storm certainly was not as potent as what we saw on Friday. Got a lot less snow today, but other parts of the inland northwest may see just as much as last week's storm. Let's take a look at the additional snowfall totals expected tonight through Monday. Spokane is expected to pick up an additional 1 to 2 inches overnight, but temperatures right now are in the middle 30s. A lot of melting is going on. As it cools down overnight, we do expect a lot of those wet roads to ice over and a lot of that slush to refreeze. So just be aware of that for tomorrow morning's commute. Across the Idaho Panhandle, though, you can see much higher amounts. Coeur d'Alene has picked up about 3.5 inches of snow so far today and could see an additional 3 to 4 overnight and early tomorrow morning. Sandpoint an additional 6 to 8 inches, and up across northeastern Washington, the Colville area, 4 to 6 inches. Down towards the Palouse, generally lighter amounts in that 1 to 3 inch range. The mountains still getting pounded with some heavy snow overnight. Snoqualmie and Stevens Pass anywhere from 4 inches to nearly a foot. Lookout and 4th of July Pass 6 to 12 inches, and across the Blue Mountains 3 to 7 inches above 3,500 feet. We also have some wind on the way for folks along the Okanagan Valley, including the Omak area. North winds 20 to 30 miles per hour overnight through noon tomorrow with gusts to 50, and with some cooler air moving in, that's going to put our wind chills from 10 below zero to around 0. So very chilly tomorrow morning out in that region. Right now, satellite and radar still seeing some rain and snow moving through the Spokane and Coeur d'Alene area. Spokane Airport's reporting snow, but again with temperatures in the mid-30s, that snow is melting pretty quickly on the ground. 32 right now in Coeur d'Alene, 32 in Sandpoint. Much warmer out towards Moses Lake, upper 30s, and down towards Pullman and Lewiston, middle and upper 30s. It's going to get cold tonight, though. Those temperatures will start plunging after midnight, expecting temperatures tomorrow morning to be in the teens, highs in the 20s, even colder on Tuesday, 11 for the low, 19 for the high, and Wednesday could be our coldest morning yet, lows in the single digits and highs in the 20s.
All right, Michelle, thank you. Let's get right to some breaking news now. Just into the KREM 2 newsroom, nearly 7,000 people are without power in North Idaho. Kootenai Electric says they hope to have power restored by 7 p.m. You're looking at Kootenai Electric's live map on their website that shows the outages. Kootenai Electric says the problem is a regional transmission issue. Meanwhile, nearly 4,000 Avista customers are without power in North Idaho. We're working to learn if weather is to blame for these outages. Avista's website doesn't list a cause. If we learn more about either of these outages, we'll keep you updated on KREM.com. We also have some school closures and delays to let you know about. Right now, Kootenai School District, Forest Bird Charter Schools are all closed, along with Riverside School District. Garfield Palouse Cooperative Schools is on an hour-and-a-half late start, and St. Mary's Schools is on a 2-hour late start as well. So if there are any more school closures or delays, we'll update you on our website, KREM.com, and inside the KREM 2 app. Well, light snow continues to fall and road conditions can change in an instant. We've seen that in the past. It doesn't take much to cause problems on the roads. KREM 2's Brandon Jones is in the mobile storm tracker. Brandon, you've been watching the roads all day. What are you seeing?
Tim, yeah, I've been watching them, and I heard Michelle mention the possibility of some roads freezing up, and I want to double down on that because I've seen a lot of rain that has fallen down, and it looks like, yeah, it definitely may freeze up, so you want to be on the lookout for that. But as of right now, I want to show you the roads I'm kind of just observing myself, and these are some of the back roads. We're in South Hill right now, and there's a lot of snow on the grounds and the side roads, and we're just driving through them right now. You can see it going up and down, and we're in a full city plow, so there are going to be trying to get to some of the residential areas, but it's going to be a little bit before we can actually get to those because you got to make sure the main roads are nice and clear. But as of right now, you can just see what I'm showing you, and then I'm going to give you a quick look at the roof and see. This is behind us actually, so that's just what we drove through, and you can see how much snow is blanket on this ground. And just be aware of that as you're getting ready in the morning. Might want to plan ahead, give yourself some time to move around and get to work on time without having to rush and panic about slipping and sliding on those roads. So we're going to continue to drive around the city, see what we check out next, and I'll toss it back to you, Tim.
All right, Brandon, some good advice there. Well, here's a live look at some past conditions right now. Snoqualmie is open in both directions. Oversized vehicles are not allowed. WashDOT says to expect compact snow and ice on the roadway. Meanwhile, Stevens Pass is currently closed due to collisions. Right now, there is no estimate on when it will reopen. And on Lookout Pass, it's slushy right now, and the surface is a little bit slick. 4th of July Pass is very slick and snowy as well. Well, back here in Spokane, plows in the city of Spokane are back at work today. The city says all equipment is out right now. They're reworking arterials and continuing to plow residential areas. Crews normally work 20 hours a day, 7 days a week during snow season, which spans from November 15th to March 15th. As of right now, the city says they expect to complete a full city plow by 10 p.m. tonight. And while some people in the inland Northwest might pride themselves on their driving abilities, law enforcement is reminding drivers to take it slow on the roads. The Washington State Patrol says to give yourself extra time to get to and from your destination. Also, it's a good idea to increase your following distance because it does take a little bit longer to stop on ice and snow. And of course, if you don't have them, snow tires can make a big difference, but if that's not an option, check the tread on your tires. Spokane city leaders said they had a plan in place for how to handle this weekend's heavy snow. But what exactly is that plan? KREM 2's Shayna Waldtower looked into how the city prepares for a major snow event.
Yeah, we've got about 40 trucks or so out here that are on the line and getting ready to go for tomorrow. The crews say they're up and ready. They'll be prepared for the big event on Friday.
The city is ready for this snowstorm.
The city's plan includes 24 hours of continuous work to remove snow from all 2,200 miles of the city streets. Plowing the whole city takes the 60-person crew 3 days to complete. But Mayor Nadine Woodward says this weather system could complicate that.
What comes in tonight into tomorrow and Saturday, another system will come in on Sunday, and so that may extend that 3-day usual full city plow.
It's the first big snow since the start of her term, but she and other city leaders say they're prepared to handle the packed-in white roads as quickly as possible.
Our equipment is in good position.
And crews are going over their final repairs in their maintenance garage. They're doing everything from suiting up the tires with chains to doing oil changes and replacing bolts. Rod Mann, the city's plow manager, is walking the line of trucks for final inspection.
You have the segment links that break, and sometimes they're missing pins or springs, and they'll exchange those out and make sure everything's new with new bits.
He says all 40 plow trucks and 16 snow gates are just about ready to get to work.
They're making sure all the equipment's ready to go. Yeah, we're ready, definitely.
In Spokane, Shayna Waldtower, KREM 2 News.